Da-na-na-na. Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues mod. I am a massive fan of this huge overhaul mod to Hearts of Iron 4. It turns the conflict into one that's much more manageable and sets it in the Fallout universe. There are a ton of factions you can play as, and I am in love with Vault City because of its very fun and dynamic start. You're in the middle of everything. You have tons of options about how to proceed, and you start small, and your entire focus is on being able to build strength quickly. It reminds me of like a super Poland. So without any, well, actually, New Vegas is probably a little bit more like Poland, but I digress. Vault City. Let's just go ahead and get into things. I could say so much about this, but we might as well talk while we rock. The girls just got put down for a nap. Interesting, the color of Vault City looks a little bit off today. I didn't say that this mod was totally bug-free, but it does seem to run a lot better than Hearts of Iron 4 Vanilla ran for me when I was first playing the game, and the OWB mod doesn't crash as much as it used to, not by a large margin, although there is this odd bug where the edit order command is constantly lit up, and I have to sometimes either load an old save or even close the game to get rid of that. But as far as bugs go, that's not too bad. I can still save the game, and we're going to get started with the all clear part of our focus tree. We'll set up our tech. Industry is going to be good for quite some time because of the technologies we start with, and one of the things I really like about Old World Blues is that it gives you quite a lot of diversity when it comes to the way different nations feel starting out. And what will we research? Let's go for armor as well. Actually, let's set up a doctrine. I'm a big fan of the conventional warfare doctrine. It is more defensive, and if you go down the trooper warfare line, your troops have a great ability to hold the line, and that can be very useful if you want to set up your forces to where you only need a few units to push with. And I'm not the most experienced Hearts of Iron player, but this is the strategy that's worked out for me in the past, so I'm just going to do what worked for me last time when it comes to turning the world green. We are going to become super mutants here, and I will show you what that entails shortly. Super mutants in the Fallout lore. We won't train any divisions yet. The super mutants in the Fallout lore were created by the FEV, the Forced Evolution Virus, and they are the result of dipping contaminated humans in vats of FEV. What if you find a pure human, that is one that wasn't touched by radiation or rained upon by altered FEV, mutated FEV rain that poured down across the nation after the nukes fell? If you can find someone who perhaps grew up in a vault, you can make a true super mutant who's more like an actual superhuman. And this goes into the lore that you see in Fallout 1 predominantly, but also in Fallout 2. You have super mutants that aren't big, strong dummies. They're big, strong Captain Post-Apocalyptic Americas, and they go around conquering and obtaining that oil all day long. The leader of the mutants has passed away, the Master, who was less of a savior and more of an abomination, but not from the view of the super mutant himself. To them, he was father, and we are going to rebuild the empire that the Master attempted to create. We are going to turn the world green. The ultimate fate of humanity is to overcome the shackles of our feeble bodies and through use of the forced evolution virus reach the next stage of demi-human history. Join me on this quest to pound the West into submission, and we'll start off with the all clear. How did Vault City get their start? We could go with this, which gives us more production capability, but we're actually going to go with the first one that gives us manpower. We want to swarm early on, and again, it's a controversial choice. Really, any one of those is going to work for you if you play your cards right. And by cards, I mean cadres of super mutants. How did we deal with criminals? Let's talk about mandatory military service, shall we? We do want to swarm the world. Security armaments. With what shall we arm our peoples to secure Vault City? And of course, this gets into the story of Vault City itself, and I'm not going to dwell too much on that. Let's go with firearms. Again, number of weapons being more useful than quality of weapons. Gecko Uprising is where things really get interesting and where things start getting a bit mutatey for Vault City. And I'll talk about that when we get to it. First, let's set up some attack lines on New Reno. I like to... Oh, actually, no. My mistake. Let's set up some attack lines on Yakuza territories. I forget sometimes what the lead strategy is. So we're going to get ready to invade Yakuza territory. And one day we will dip these gangsters. Okay, the Gecko Uprising. After decades of discrimination and violence, the ghouls of Gecko finally had enough. They armed themselves and aimed to take our utopia. The villainous Brain pulled the strings from the shadows, causing slight after slight between the two towns. Who is the Brain? He is one who would be the successor to the Master, the true leader of the super mutant hordes, a mastermind with psychic powers caused by his vast intelligence sphere that he's equipped with through his mutaty abilities. Security Chief Wallace suggested that they declare martial law, while First Citizen Lynette urges cool heads and diplomacy. Just as they come to their decision, Brain's mutant mole rats emerge from their burrows. No one expected the Mole King. Under the courtyard, what happened next? The beasts destroyed us all. Blam! In Brain we trust. We are now a super mutant society, capable of fielding and producing all the fun super mutant stuff. And unlike every other super mutant society in the game, we retain our ability to produce high technology stuffs. And that is what makes Vault City the most awesome and fun nation to play as in Old World Blues. You get the might of the Mole King, the power of the super mutant, and actual real technological advancement. Not that we'll be taking a lot of advantage of that, as we intend to build our numbers, restore the council as quickly as possible, and now it's time to... Hold on, I can't get rid of that one. Let's get rid of security team. We have no use for normies. And why are super mutants better? They tend to have higher, I think it's higher attack and breakthrough, which is the ability to withstand damage on the attack than regular humans, and that adds up quickly. If you also look, a super mutant division is a 6 stack, whereas our security team is a 5 stack. So you can field larger armies without editing the unit size by training these super mutant divisions. So they are very helpful. And with that, we will begin training as many as possible. We don't need to field an army too early because it is going to take us some time before we can get into combat. And our goal is going to do an early cap on Carson City and New Reno and core those two territories, and then maybe take over the Antelope tribes, and then go for the things that are in our focus tree to claim these territories here, giving us a massive pool of manpower and fields of factories to produce our mighty weapons. Speaking of, let's check on production. We haven't finished research. Let's actually switch this over to Super Mutant Club now that I think about it. So, blah, 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 blah. That's how we do it. Okay, you can see I'm not all that skilled at playing the game yet, so bear with me if you would be so kind. We will soon have enough world tension to start declaring on people. And again, we'll go for Yakuza territory in New Reno. We're going to claim Carson City and puppet the rest of Yakuza, and we're going to take all of New Reno's territory because later on they have a focus to join the NCR, and that tears them out of our grasp. So, we don't want that to happen. Support equipment is done. Let's go ahead and research dynamite. That's going to give us a soft attack bonus, that is attack against soft targets such as squishy normies that we are likely to encounter in the field. A little too early for tech research, so let's go ahead and actually pick up some armor for our boys. That will become, actually, never mind. We'll hold off on armor. Let's get some air power going. It'll be a bit before we can properly field air power, but that will give us a massive advantage. Again, this is a benefit of being a super mutant society that has access to high technology. The scrap dive bomber, which looks like maybe a Dauntless, not quite sure, but it does the business. We'll go for Under the Thumb of the Mole King, which is going to help us secure our grasp on society. You can see we're only at 12% war support, which is just abysmal, and I don't think there's anything we can really do to help us out with that yet. So we need to get some of that war support. It's going to have to come through normal government stability. And speaking of stability, let's switch over these units to super mutant divisions. We're going to need more manpower. Ooh, we need lots more manpower. Let's see to that. There's some. We need to, we might as well. Can we? Yes, limited conscription. Perfect. We need that. Okay. Now that that's brewing up, we're just waiting for world tension to rise to where we can actually can we early declare since we're ruler? Let me see. Nope, we can't. We have to wait until world tension is higher. Let me check the comments real quick. Carolista says hello. Oh, I got the wrong game here. Let's fix that. Hearts of Iron 4. My mistake. Good to see you, Carolistas. I am not checking the chat all that often, so I'll do what I can, but I only have one monitor, so, and I get way too distracted if I do try to read the chat. You can see as soon as we gain manpower, it's getting shuttled off to war, which will work out just fine for us. Let's get these guys training, just so that we can get that army experience. It's not going to be a whole lot, but it is going to make a difference. And then as soon as we can, we need to get an army advisor so we can start getting that army experience once more. That is going to be key to our plans. Making powerful divisions early on has been a huge advantage for the super mutants. Okay, we got our under the thumb. Now let's start working on we could go for mandatory readiness training, which gives us more recruitable pop. But let's go for Utopian City and then Future of Servants, so that we can start building a little bit of, well, actually we'll go down the Courtyard Inequality line, so we can start building stability, because that is going to be essential. Dynamite research is finished. We're going to need to produce that for a while before we can really make use of it, but that'll be helpful. And then we'll research leather armor. That's going to give our boys a little bit more ability to hold the line. Going into production, we're going to need to add dynamite and support equipment. Put the priority of clubs down, and 1 each is enough for now. We're going to get more factories as soon as we take Yakuza territory, and you can see they don't have a whole lot defending themselves here. So this should be, world tension is still at 0, so it'll again be a while. This is not the fastest start for Vault City, but it is one of the best that I've tried out, and again, I'm by no means an expert. Political power gain. Now what we wanted was a, not chief of the army, but we want a military theorist right here. Army experience gain 0.05 daily. That's actually quite good, and a bonus on land doctrine research, which is not insignificant, but not as good as that army experience. Army XP is so useful when you're starting out because unlike the historically relevant World War II mode that you see in vanilla Hearts of Iron, in the Old World Blues you have a lot less manpower in the field, a lot less complex divisions, and if you can build big, burly, strong divisions, you can steamroll these weaklings a lot earlier. As pathetic and weak as an ordinary human is when compared with a super mutant's strength and aggression in the field, it's always nice to have extra numbers as well, and if each one of them is swinging a big old club or maybe shooting a plasma gun, all the better. We are, however, still running low on manpower, so let's just cancel one more of those. We really don't need to have all that many, and we'll go down the renovate downtown line so we can get integrate courtyard. I think that's going to do well for us. It's still too early for us to go for the future of servants because that's going to reduce our stability and war support, and what we want to do is increase those things. So prioritize living standards. That's going to actually be helpful. Scrap fighter is done, so we're going to start researching scrap dive bomber. Again, that's going to give some close air support to our guys, and if you've seen me play War Thunder, you know how much I love to see me some close air support. Check in the comments. Nobody's been talking lately, and again, sorry for how long it takes me to check, but that's just the way things are. Things are going to heat up here pretty quickly. We got world tension. I should have started claiming on Yakuza a while ago. Let us justify conquering Carson City. 42 power, and we are on our way to claiming another core territory. So we're good to go. Things are looking nice for us. Armies training up, and we'll go with that. We have plenty of units in the field. You can see that these Yakuza boys are starting to deploy their men, and not in small numbers, but the strength of their units is somewhat lacking, and it's not going to be enough to stand against the horde of super mutants if I have anything to say about it. However, we are somewhat lacking for manpower, so that's something I need to keep in mind. Let's see how long it's going to take us to justify on New Reno. 6 more. Da 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 da. And getting these early justifications is worth more to me right now than building up my national strength, but that is something that I'm very aware I need to do. War support and stability are rising on their own, but not fast enough for my liking. That's just the way things are going to be. Looking in the support, let's go ahead and get some Fire Gecko Pouch research going. Actually, hold on a second. Is it time? Is it time for the next level of tech? No, it's not. Okay, good. We're good. Okay, and what are we focusing on now? Modernize the courtyard. You can see we have a few national spirits here, of which courtyard inequality is the only one that's really a debuff for us. So Vault City starts off fairly strong, as I mentioned, and it's going to get even stronger. Ooh, we have army experience, so let's cancel that line as well as that line. I have enough in the field. Let's edit up our super mutant division and just add manpower. I don't think we have enough explosives to field them with explosives yet, but a couple more men in the line of battle makes a massive difference as we continue to move toward declaring war on the Yakuza boys. It's gonna be a while still, so we've got time to train up our men, to build up our strength. Looking at production, we could start building fighters if we wanted to waste production. We have lots of clubs. We're building up support equipment, and we definitely don't have enough explosives to give explosive support to everyone. You can see our army experience climbing, and that's going to give us, again, a big advantage. Manpower, still just bottoming it out right now, so we are fielding as many men as we possibly can. That's going to mean we need to win these engagements. We can't afford to lose men, and every combat is going to see our strength dwindling, but at the same time it also means we're at maximum strength. So just like ibuprofen, we are going to end a headache, and that headache is the infestation of weak normies that we see in the Tobin Wasteland. We'll do our best to take them down as we continue to build our production power through our focus trees, waiting for the opportunity to declare war. And it looks like Klamath and Antelope Tribe have come to loggerheads. I haven't seen that before. I think Antelope Tribe is actually going to eat Klamath, which will be helpful because normally Klamath joins the NCR. So, that's all good. That isn't ready yet. That's almost ready. What else could we research? Are we doing our land doctrine? Yes, we are. Are we doing our air doctrine? We can do some air doctrine. So, we'll do that one. If you excuse me for just a second, I drank some caffeine this morning, and I need to go take a leak. Back in a minute. Whoa, my dead legs. Okay. Alrighty. And we're back. Game is paused, and check comments real quick. Carlistas, again, still my only comment. Looks like I'm mostly by myself here. And hopefully you guys can hear me. I haven't tested the audio yet, but it was working earlier today. So I will just have faith. 0.01 years ahead of time. You know what? That's okay. We'll start that one early. Oh, we also need to get into free trade as soon as possible. That'll really help us with our research, and it might help us with our production. And the idea of super mutants engaging in free trade is just hilarious to me. So maybe that's another reason to enjoy it as well. We need more soldiers in the field. What do we have? 70 days, 60 before we can invade. That'll do. Let's make this a quick war because we got another one to fight shortly after. Yakuza, again, fielding many men into the field, as it were. Do we have enough to integrate courtyard? Yes, yes, quite good. Alright, you can see not many people are willing to trade with us for some reason. Anybody. Will nobody trade with us? That's interesting. Well, it looks like we just don't have enough metal. Let's see if we can fix that at all. Probably not. Okay, well, We're just going to be undersupplied for metal right now. We're building clubs. It's not too bad that we can't build as many. We also got fire gecko pouches. So let's go ahead and build a unit of those. We need fuel. Eesh. Okay, even better that we're conquering these Yakuza fellas. What else can we do? Militarized society. Yeah, that's probably good. We'll go militarize. Hygiene education is not too bad. I'll go ahead and pick that up as well. And then we need to save enough for modifying our society. We are getting manpower into the field, and that's a good thing. We're a little bit thin. I really would have liked to have more manpower by now, but that's just the way things are. Okay, looking at production again. Yeah, I'm happy with those numbers. I wish we had more stuff, but it looks like nobody wants to trade with us for some reason. Antelope tribe, bone pickers. My goodness. The other super mutants have already been taken down. We're on our own. We might not be able to go for free trade. We might have to scale it down to something else. Looks like if we're gonna have something, we're gonna have to capture it from our rivals. Well, that's just the way things are. I forgot that it's time to... What's this? No, I don't want you. Cautious planning speed. Why are you so bad? Let's see. Yes, defense and logistics. The perfect man to promote. Okay. Blammer. Okay, now we have someone who's actually in charge. I love how it's Vault City citizens who are in charge of these super mutant armies. I just love the idea of them pushing around these super mutants. And the super muties are like, "You dumb, go home, you go die." And they somehow convince these super muties that this is the will of the brain of the Mole King himself. And now we are able to declare war. Our planning bonus is pretty high. Our entrenchment is good. It looks like we'll be able to start things off, and that's exactly what we'll do, declaring war on the Yakuza territory in order to conquer them for the Mole King. And what should we do? Well, I suppose first thing we do is defend. These two are attacking, so we will try to work our way around. You will take 3 of you and move you through there. You move through there as well. And that'll do. We should be able to hold the line. Oh, we're still on fast forward. I'm not digging these numbers as much as I'd like to. We just need that manpower. Okay. That'll get us some manpower fairly soon. That'll also give us some manpower. We need the power of men. Let's go for loyal citizens, actually. Okay. Who can we... Yeah, those guys still aren't entrenched, so we should push there. What else? Are we just kind of holding the line for now? We need that manpower so badly. We should be able to increase our draft fairly soon, and that will help as well. Let's go ahead and activate the plan just so the AI can start doing things on its own. And you need to hold back and hold the line for a while. I am not liking these odds. We might have bit off more than we could chew here. Okay. Line's breaking there. I don't know why these guys are holding so well, but they are. Looks like that line's gonna break. That's good. Let's get one of you over there to do the old wraparound routine. Alright, that militia training's really gonna help us out. Looking at support, I don't think we need anything from there yet. We're working on our land doctrine, working on our air doctrine. Is it time? Yes, research speed. That'll do. Okay. Let's mobilize the people. And what's this one do? Mobilization speed, war support drains. That'll do. We need that mobilization speed. We need manpower in the field. Okay. That's looking good. Okay. That'll do. We don't have enough men to get a full wrap around here. But if we can get them to move, then we can get them to make mistakes. Ooh. There's actually a decent number of these fellas here. Okay, you. I want you on this front. And gosh, there's a lot of you suckers here. Why are there so many normies? Okay, can we do anything to increase our war support? Not right now. Alright, we are pushing them back though. That's what we want to see. You two. Let's go for the surround. Through there. So let's get you going through there. That'll do. Everyone else holding the line, winning their battles, just what I like to see. Let's go ahead and turn our priority down on executing the plan. A little bit less aggressive. I will take care of the aggression manually. Yeah, he's defending while advancing, which is not optimal, but it is possible, and he's done it. Okay, you two. Yep, that's exactly where I want you to go.
Hello, sir.
Let's get you there. Let's get one of you there. And that hopefully will hold this tenuous line. Attack there. And you. I want you to go here and then attack there.
Hello.
You go there. Okay. That's looking good. It looks like we might be able to cut their forces in half here. These enemies don't have good entrenchment, and this is where you see a super mutant shine with a good breakthrough, the ability to attack on the offensive. You two are defending. Let's get one of you to pull the old wrap around on them.
Dodge this.
All right, very nice.
Sir.
Okay, pin them. And we're making it. We're making the encirclement. Let's get you on the aggressive as well, since they're not dug in. Let's get you back there.
What's up?
Ooh, a proper encirclement.
I've got this.
Delightful. Take him down.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
5 units. That is significant. You help with the encirclement. Okay, now we've got him on the ropes. This war is as good as won. Let's take a look at our casualties. 208 to 1,000 in the regular offensives, and now that we've completed that encirclement, a full 1,000 still. Okay, Now we can afford to hold the line for a bit. Let our troops move forward. What's the progression on this claim? We got 60 days to win this war. All right, let's roll them. Autobots. Let's turn up the aggression a bit. See what the AI does. And again, these are not the elite strategies. I don't know why you're looking at me. But I think we can push through now. So let's get our men doing just that. And we'll watch them as they pull through. Of course, like a true tuber, checking comments while I play. Because that's how helpful I am. Okay. With that recruitable pop. And we need us some... Yeah, we'll do that. Come on, game, don't die on me. What are you doing? Who told you to attack there? I want you to attack there, bud.
Hello?
As for you... Infiltrate.
Hey.
Enfilade.
Sir?
And annihilate. What's our losses now? 255. Not bad.
Hello, sir. Cover me! This is hopeless! What's up? Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Alright. Another, what, 1 or 2 taken down there. Their loss is still within 1,000. But they can't afford to keep losing these battles.
What's up?
Let's turn off their own planning for now. Just consolidate the line. How much time do we have left here? We still have, what, 35 days. We need to get... Actually, you know what? Let's just have you all come up with your own plans for being very, very aggressive. Get this war won.
You're mine!
Okay, production. Let's start building some dive bombers. 'Cause why not? And repair some infrastructure. And where can we get fuel from? Nowhere around here. Oh, that hurts. Okay, it looks like we're rolling them back up here though, so that's gonna help. New Reno with an interesting setup. And we need more manpower. War support's somewhat lacking as well. Militarized society. Prioritize living standards at the same time. Okay, let's speed things up. Looks like we got this one. We might have to let our claim on New Reno slip for now. Just because... Yeah, that's fine. What are our losses at? 300? That'll do. Okay. Let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. Where are you guys going? Okay. I can dig it. Why are the 4 of you losing against the 3 of them? That is... Oh, there we go. Now we're winning.
I'm gonna send you packing.
Still not making headway in terms of manpower. And our justification on New Reno is finished. That's probably not going to make it in time, honestly.
Hey there.
Okay, you two.
Like that? Hey. What's up?
Okay, that's going to help us. And mutant supremacy is also going to help us.
What's up? Cover me.
Pin them. They have no capital? They have no capital.
Hello, sir.
And we've gotten them. Nice. Okay, we'll take the capital. And then we'll puppet the rest. And that's going to keep us from being considered a major power for a while. Which is necessary. We need more troops. That front line is too big. I might have declared too early on New Reno. Okay, that's life. I might have wasted some time. But better than getting into a war that I can't win. Or can I? Or can I?
Hello, sir.
Let's get some manpower going.
Hey.
Before anything else. How are we for training? We're good. So we didn't lose too many men. But we need more strength in these companies before we press on with our puissance. Should we let this war claim slip? Or should we go for it and just try and grind it out against these guys? I don't know. It looks like we have pretty much our pick of what to research next. As most of these things aren't going to be ready for a while. Let's go ahead and pick up some maintenance companies. Those will be useful for us. And we do have a man on every part of the front. So you know what? Let's let these guys get entrenched. And then hopefully we'll still be able to declare war on New Reno. We'll set the aggression level to minimum. Try and conserve our forces, and we're not going to be able to train anyone for a while, but let's go ahead and line one out anyway. Out of Vault City. Okay. How are we doing?
Feeling weak.
How are we feeling? Feeling strong? Feeling muty? You guys should be good at holding the line, so that's exactly what I want you to do now. It's wartime. And we will call to arms our newly acquired ally. Okay, it's war. And so far, nothing happening. Let's go ahead and push you forward. And you can try to circle around here. Just because you can. Oh, there's an enemy there. Actually, now that I think about it, that might not have been the best idea. But let's let that robot push forward. That was not good.
Hello, sir. This'll be over quickly.
That may have been a what? What? What is this? What is... I'd look away for 1 second, and you idiots are giving up the entire war.
Hello, sir.
You know what? Start moving.
Hello, sir.
Make pain happen.
Hello. Hey.
Okay. Let's set the aggression level up a bit, shall we? You do not attack and defend at the same time. You're surrounded. I need you to defend. You, and... Okay, let's see how that works out for us.
Hey there.
Why would you win the battle and then just freaking move? Sometimes I don't understand, y'all. Okay. That should do.
Hey there.
Oof, those robots though. Alright guys. Maximum aggression. Let's make this happen. No more moving across the entire map to reinforce. Just make things happen.
Sir. Hello.
And you, what are you doing? What are you... Ugh, I hate the decisions the AI makes when it comes to deployment of forces. Can we take them? Nope, we can't. Go around them. Oh, looks like our encirclement may have backfired here.
Cover me. Get down.
Okay, air doctrine is improving, and we could stand to have some air support, so let's go ahead and see if we can make that happen. I guess here. 2 fighters. Oh, we don't have the men to put in them. Never mind. We need us some manpower.com.
Had a decent meal.
What are you idiots doing? It's like we're fighting a battle here. Hello?
Let's see you handle this. I'm out of here.
That's not good. I get the feeling I may have bit off more than I could chew here. May have. We'll see.
Had enough.
Let's get one of you to come around that way.
Engaging.
What do you mean I'm pushing too aggressively? Your face is pushing too aggressively. Why are these guys just not recovering? Also, it's because they're being idiots, that's why. Let's fix that. Okay.
Hey there. Hello, sir. Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, why did they send... See this guy going all the way to the other end of the battlefield? Like, why? Why would you do this? Ugh, the AI. And I don't have the attention span to properly guide these people. Okay. Things are looking rather soupy and goopy for us right now.
Hey. Dodge this.
Hmm.
Fire in the hole.
You attack. Thank you. I have a vision.
What's up? Dodge this.
Okay.
Dodge this. Sir.
Okay, we might get us around there. We might get us around there.
Haven't had a
Let's
decent
get
meal.
you on that.
You're mine. You're no match for us.
Okay. All of you idiots. You need to hold the line, actually. You need to hold the line as well.
Hey.
Okay. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. How are we looking? We're still up on manpower over them, so that'll do. Super manpower. Alright, we're actually looking okay now.
What's up?
Okay.
Hello?
I may have spoke too soon. I may have spoken too soon. And you push. Okay. How are we looking?
Haven't had a decent meal in
Looking
weeks.
good.
Flank them.
Nice.
What's up?
You lot, close the pocket.
Had it now?
Nice.
Hey.
Like, why do they try to walk all the way around a salient instead of just closing it?
This'll be over quickly.
Insanity, I tell you. Looks like they're fighting in the north with the Shoshone. That's interesting. What should we do here? Do we have more of that? Could I have some better tactics, please? Let's just do vacuum tubes early. Why not? So the antelope tribe being very aggressive here.
Hello? Hello, sir. Hey there.
Hold them for a second if you would be so kind.
Come on. Sir.
have you guys go there. You there is good. And where are you going? You don't need to go there, you can go there.
Hey,
Okay, well, you don't need to go there, you can go there. Okay. Let's see what we can accomplish.
haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Hey then. Hello? Hello, sir. Sir?
Okay. We're being risky.
Had enough?
I can't even see. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay. Just gonna take everything and be done with it. Thank you for the assistance. Whew. That was a heck of a battle. And the Antelope tribes want to form a faction with us. I don't know, man. But you know what? I've never done this before. The Syndicate of Ash. You know what? Let's do it. Let's burn the world. Are you gonna attack the NCR? You guys are crazy. I like your style. Alright. That was a tense battle.
Sir?
So, we were not as well prepared for that one as I wanted to be. I was a little bit hasty. So who's that? Pale folk. Okay, noted. Now, let's claim Carson City. Oh no, we can't. Ah, we took too many things. We're a major power now. Oh well. That happened. So, we kind of messed up. Oh well. You live, you learn. I'll do a better job next time. Alright. Let's try that again. Should we? How did we end up? Maybe because we joined this coalition? Maybe that's what made us into a major power? I don't know. I just work here. So, we weren't going to be able to get the start that we wanted. So let's try that again. Let's do things a little bit differently this time. I think I made a few errors when I was setting that up. So let's try again. Alright. Starting over. And are we going to be mutants again this time? Yeah, let's just do the whole thing over again.
What's up?
Researches. Do. Okay, let's start off. You know what? Let's be a little bit weird this time. Let's start with aircraft research. And land doctrine is going to take a while, so let's start that early as well. And we start building factories. Lots and lots of factories. Okay. Conscripts. Why conscripts? I'm working an angle. Okay. You all clear? You know what? Let's go for that one. Let's give ourselves the production efficiency growth. Service to the military. security armaments. Firearms. Gecko.
Up.
Let's give you guys a commander. Frontline. Plan of attack. Okay. Beast destroyed us all. Okay, we'll do restore the council again. And go all the way down. Super mutant supremacy.
Hey. That had a decent meal in weeks.
Get you guys training. Production. We want clubs. So manpower, we're already out of manpower. Do.
Hey there.
Let's turn you all into super mutant divisions. And we need manpower desperately. Okay. Now we just need to focus on manpower.
Hey there.
Okay. Let's give our boys some defense. Actually, yeah, defense. I may have made a poor decision there. Oh well. Under the thumb of the mole. And let's up our conscription. Get that manpower in the field. $15 troops. That's enough for now. Cancel that.
Hello, sir.
And these guys are desperately low on manpower, so we'll just focus on building our strength for now. That last game was not the start we were looking for. Okay. Scrap fighter done. Scrap dive bomber. Under the thumb of the mole. Yes, down that tree. Okay. Do. Let's go for some political power gain. I think that's going to help us out. War support. We need war support.
Sir?
We also need a commander for this army. Dweller David,
Hey there.
you are now in charge of this troop. Research. Support. World tension on the rise. Justify, conquer Carson City. Four more. Okay, let's get that manpower up as quickly as possible. We need us some warsupport.com.
Hey.
Things are chugging along here. But I really need that war support. What can we do? Not really much we can do. Might save up and go for an advisor that gives us war support. And we have better mutants now, that'll help. Let's research dynamite. And when it comes to production, okay, scrap dive bomber is done, so we'll start researching an air doctrine. And production. We want us some scrap dive bombers.com. What do we need? Gas. And nobody willing to sell it to us. Well, that's going to be an issue. We'll hold off on bombers for now. Super mutant behemoth. Let's build some of those. That's something we're actually able to make. Not very rapidly though, 4 per month. Eek. And our manpower is still critically low. Oof. It's hard to be a mutant, I suppose. Well, we did it last time. We'll be able to do it again. We need that military theorist. Come on, military theorist. Whenever you're ready. Okay. That's something that'll give us war support. I think I know a quick way to get a little bit out of it. Future of servants. Let's do that tree. Okay, actually we were going to add our military theorist. Very nice. Okay, how are our troops looking? You can stop training, guys. They're looking like there's things they need. Okay, I was just about to ask about the dynamite. So... that'll do. 1 per week, you say. It's a start. Okay, we're working our land doctrine, our air doctrine. Let's get some research going. Actually, tactics? Research. Okay. Alrighty. So we need manpower. In the worst way. Yeah. Okay, let's see, how long do we have? So 60, 40, yeah, we got time. War support is slowly rising. Come on, 10 army XP. Let's get that.
Sir?
Yeah, let's have you guys keep training. Okay. Wonder why we can't do militarized society yet. Do we need more war support?
Hello, sir.
I don't want to do this, but let's get rid of some of you guys.
What's up?
That helps. We're still undersupplied. Okay. Let's go to war. Yeesh, I don't like these numbers. I really don't like these numbers. Oh well.
Sir?
What are you on? Yeah, medium aggression. That'll do. Okay, that helps us. Promise a loot. And national focus. We'll go down that tree. 1.5, 2.5. Okay. These guys should be able to win the war on their own. We'll see about that. Producing weapons, explosives, super mutant behemoths. What's our win-loss here? Not great.
Cover me!
we're dying on manpower here. Yeesh. Well, maybe this isn't the best start for Vault City. Maybe I should have done something differently. You know, here I was, having a great time with my other gameplays. I think I was just a little bit too aggressive here. We'll see. Yeesh. These losses, though. Yeah, I messed up. Okay, well, that happens. We screwed that one up. Like I said, I'm not all that experienced in this game. I tried something new, didn't work out for me. I think I was just a little bit too aggressive. But it could be that super mutants aren't the strongest start. Maybe we'll go with the ghouls next time. I had a great ghoul playthrough last time and it worked out well for me. I think manpower is sort of the fire in which we burn in this one, and oh, we just didn't have what it takes. Okay guys, catch you in the next video. Bye bye.